People looking to get high are mixing a drug that's meant to treat animals with other illicit drugs. KITV4's Chloe Markley tells us more about the drug and the harm that it can cause.
Using medication that is only meant for animals can cause a variety of health issues and, in some cases, death. Some people are using a medication that is only meant to sedate animals, and they're mixing it with other illicit drugs. One drug people have been abusing is xylazine. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention has been tracking the increase in the use of the drug over the past 2 years. The use of xylazine leads many people to overdose.
So people who use it run the risk of, knocking themselves out cold for a bit, and it'll subject themselves. They can subject themselves to rape or robbery or even fatal overdose. Unfortunately, in some cases, especially when mixed with fentanyl.
Xylazine is a pharmaceutical drug used on large animals such as cattle and horses for sedation, anesthesia, and muscle relaxation. The National Institute on Drug Abuse says it is a non-opioid veterinary tranquilizer not meant for human use. Many users are mixing xylazine with opioids such as fentanyl, heroin, and cocaine to get a prolonged high.
We need more data with respect to the presence of xylazine, both in our illicit drug supply and its connection with people who have died of drug overdose. And again, we need better drug checking tools.
Although xylazine is rarely used on smaller animals, such as dogs and cats, veterinarians say pet owners try to get their hands on these drugs for their own personal use.
I've had experiences in practice where a client came in asking or kind of telling us that their pet was in pain and they needed pain medication.
Dr. Rankin says she has turned clients down because she felt they wouldn't use the drug in the appropriate way.
You always are like, okay, well, let's do the assessment first and see what's going on. And I have turned clients down before because I felt like it wasn't an appropriate use of that particular medication. It's kind of a red flag when people come in asking for a specific pain medication.
Leverin says he hopes more research is done so lives can be saved.
We need to have access to screening tools, and we need better data around it so we can develop proactive public health strategies.
If you're struggling with a drug addiction, you can reach out to the Hawaii Health and Harm Reduction Center to get back on the right path. Reporting in Honolulu, Chloe Markley, KITV4 Island News.